So what did I think about the trade Alex Caruso for Josh Giddy? I saw this one coming. I said that when Josh Giddy's allegations started, with everything that went down, that it was only a matter of time he'd be going to Saudi Arabia. I knew, and in the back of my mind, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I do believe in those things because I thought Giddy was sabotaging OKC's postseason run. You got to know that they were the number one seed, and SGA, who was en route to probably being an MVP candidate, would that have been a good look to have Giddy up there slapping the MVP trophy with him? You notice they kind of distanced themselves. His scoring went way down once the investigation and everything went on. They weren't the same. Yeah, they number one seed out the West, but you gotta kind of wonder if that elephant wasn't in the room, what might they have done? Alex Caruso is definitely a bigger, better pickup because he can actually score, he can defend. Giddy started to shrink and vanish. Now he's going to the Bulls with Billy Donovan, who used to be the OKC coach, but Billy Donovan sucks. And the Bulls are basically a stockpile of leftovers. Mr. Ball, Mr. DeRozan, Mr. Levine. Basically a place that nobody wants to be. My. This ain't 29, 28 years ago when Jordan and Pippen had it so easy and they brought Rodman in with Phil Jackson, Tex Winter, and the Triangle, and Jerry Reinsdorf, and you could keep Reinsdorf and the crew at bay. And Jerry Krause, you could keep that at bay. You can't keep nothing at bay because the Bulls, the ship be sunk. And this here, old Josh Giddy's going to hear all kinds of jokes. He's an okay player. And they didn't, again, he's an okay player. But let me get into it, the obvious, where I'm going to respond, where I'm going to unload on Adam Silver's selective behind and a racism in the NBA. How did Josh Giddy not get suspended or reprimanded and got to play? While Kyrie Irving, now they treat Kyrie Irving like he a little dog or a puppet. They say, oh, Rachel Nick, all of them, oh, he a good boy. He a good boy. He grown up. He showing maturation. Kyrie Irving didn't change per se. He didn't say anything wrong off the court. He didn't do anything to merit the way he got railroaded. Josh Giddy, allegations, underage girl. Come on now. Make it make sense. But you see, you got the complexion for the protection. And it's the way it all went down. You see how it plays off in the public? See how it plays off? I ain't see Gail King running up to Josh Giddy and say, hey, they the number one seed in the West. So you do draw attention. Now, I know country bumpkin, OKC is all the way out there. That's too far from even though I got satellite and Wi-Fi and all that, I know it's too far on the radar. But you're going to sit here and tell me that you couldn't have addressed him? They've had a lot of issues going on there. I've seen black NBA players get thrown out the league for far less offenses. Who are we kidding? But anyway, this is going to help OKC. As far as Chicago, it's just a stockpile of basically the spot where nobody wants to be, of the nobodies that nobody wants, basically. So anyway, please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and hit like, subscribe if you will. And my. After Derrick Rose, the Bulls have gone sunk.